some pancakes.
Alexander did it. He's fooled the guards.
Thank God.
Welcome back, everybody. We are continuing the King Karen's Quest Let's Play.
So now I can go up there
Yes.
without being thrown into the ocean. Continue to go up there. Ew. That's not pleasant. Oh, but there's a thing over there.
A stick is stuck in the middle of the swamp.
Can I get it? I want to get it.
Alexander can't reach the stick in the swamp.
But I want to get it for the boiling water. Can I get it right now? No.
A large tree stretches knotted limbs out over the swamp. Part of the tree's trunk is shaped like the face of a dog. Why, it must be a dogwood tree.
That's cute. Let's continue on. Oh! So many things.
Unless Alexander is mistaken, those plants must be baby's tears.
Okay.
Vines of sweet ripening tomatoes climb up little wooden posts.
Wait, there's a rotten tomato.
Mm-hmm.
Get it.
Hey, what do you think you're doing there? Get your hands off me! Hey!
Alexander picks up rotten tomato and puts him away. One never knows when one will need a rotten tomato.
It's like a rotten carrot.
Right.
Alexander approaches the snapdragons.
Snapdragon in. Clearly. Oh my!
Those unfriendly snapdragons don't want Alexander anywhere near them.
My apologies. I thought you were a rotten carrot.
A sentence you never thought you'd say, I'm sure.
The wallflowers look terribly shy.
Oh, what about? Oh, is that
There
the?
appears to be a hole in the garden wall.
Oh.
Through the hole in the wall, Alexander sees a land that resembles a giant chessboard.
That's fun.
Wow, it really is a hole in the wall. Sounds. Those wallflowers sure are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective of them. Alexander can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A curiously speckled gate marks one end of the garden.
It looks like pepperoni pizza.
Which is what I'm having for dinner.
Not hot dog.
I just want to read this to you real fast. So my sister text messaged me from downstairs to say, we're going to do hot dogs and pork tonight. And I said, yum. And then she just said, pizza? And I'm like, sure, that sounds good to me. I don't know what changed in the half hour between those messages.
Alexander decides to examine the vines on the wall more closely.
Come closer! We like you!
Oh God, I'm gonna die.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I'm really not interested.
Don't leave us! We like you!
At least I'm predicting when I'm gonna
That's
die.
right. You're like, whoops, made a mistake.
Just want to be loved by you.
I think the snapdragons are my favorite.
Yeah, they're funny.
Oh, you can just push on in. Okay. The other gate, he was like, I don't intrude.
Right.
Excuse me, what land lies beyond?
What land? Chessboard land, you knave.
I see. And is chessboard land part of the land of the Green Isles?
It is the home of the red and white queens, rulers of the Isle of Wonder, fairest of the islands that owe loyalty to the king of the land of the Green Isles. But perhaps not for long.
What do you mean?
What is the purpose of unity with the great king and queen dead? The princess is worth serving, but the feud with the other isles is strong.
Oh, uh-oh. Oh, oh.
I must insist, Your Highness. I shall send the lump of coal to the Vizier and the Princess as a present for their wedding, and that's the end of it.
And I suppose you'll leave me with only this stupid spoiled egg to send, Your Highness. I want to impress the new king and queen of the realm as much as you do. As queen of this island, I have every right to that lump of coal.
Who isn't queen of this isle? The lump of coal is in my possession. Therefore, I shall do as I please with it. Besides, there's nothing wrong with that spoiled egg.
The egg, though delightfully spoiled, is not nearly so valuable as the lump of coal, and you know it. Your Highness always got to carry the singing stone. It's not fair that you get the coal, too.
That doesn't count. The singing stone was stolen by that horrid beast. I should get to keep the coal just because my stone was stolen.
It wasn't your stone. It belonged to the Isle of Wonder treasury. Your Highness always thinks that everything is hers.
Excuse me, my good man, but could you settle an argument for us?
Which of us should get to carry the coal and which the egg? Remember, white is the color of deserving truth and virtue.
Quiet, Your Highness, and let him make up his own mind. I, for one, shall be more proper, and not even mention the fact that red is the color of love.
I'm sorry, Your Majesties. I'm partial to both red and white, but I'm afraid that I don't know how to solve your problem. One of you will just have to be gracious and allow the other the lump of coal.
What a ridiculously stupid idea.
Quite ludicrous.
He was a lot of help, wasn't he?
Oh, yes. Obviously a man of high intelligence.
Ooh.
The lump of coal goes much better with my gown anyway. Black and red are inferior color.
That's the silliest thing I ever heard. Red does not go with anything. Be much too self-conscious. White is the perfect accompaniment to any color.
Can I pass into your fair land?
Heavens, no! No humans allowed in chessboard land. Never have been, never will be.
What if I need to return the queen's scarf?
Right?
I found a red scarf. I believe the Red Queen dropped it.
The Red Queen is always dropping her scarves. She thinks it's fashionable. Keep it, and consider yourself honored.
So I don't think I'm supposed to go into chessboard land.
That's correct.
This music is very good for me
Oh,
thinking.
good.
So let's see here. I know I have a stick. I assume the stick needs to be used for the lamp and the boiling water. No way to get the stick. I now have a scarf and a rotten tomato. I've not used my where sentence yet, or the bird feather. Do I have a way to get that stick? Do I need to worry about the stick right now?
What you need to do with the stick, you do have what you need. I'll say that.
In order to get the stick, I have what I need.
Yes. Also, I'll just say there's something on this screen that you haven't explored yet.
Is that lettuce growing in the garden? It looks a little chill.
It's like
Why, it must
onions.
be iceberg lettuce.
Yes, it does.
This thing is so full of dad jokes.
Alexander picks a head of iceberg
It really
lettuce.
is.
Hey, Gads! Is that coal?
Yes! Okay. Wait, where's my iceberg?
It looks like a rose.
Page of inventory.
It looks so different.
I know.
It's white here and blue. Okay. Okay. So, don't mind the music while I think about the stick.
Okay, think away.
Okay.
There's something else on this screen too, but that's all I'll say.
Milkweed thrives near the mucky swamp. Small bottles filled with milk grow on it like fruit.
Is it fat free?
Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush.
Oh!
Apparently, the dogwood tree doesn't like Alexander standing close.
I apologize.
That is scary.
No. I know you couldn't see, but Arendra and I were sharing the headphones for a little while, and it was interesting.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh, the ocean. Oh, there's a face. With the Z's.
Yeah, they're sleeping.
So I feel like I'm done what I can do on this island for now.
No.
No?
Do you remember something else we tried earlier, but then the gnomes came? Yeah. Yep. Good job.
Books!
Yep.
The bees. Or say
Oh, that.
face.
This one.
It's fun.
I see a face right there.
Don't kill me.
Piles of stacked books, looking ready to topple at any moment, have been arranged haphazardly on the sandy ground.
Nobody can click on
It
it.
is a tree with a face.
Arendra, be quiet.
Light, sand, and a spider's web.
Wow. I am gorgeous.
Oh, am I gonna die?
Luscious looking. The flesh you are.
That's the Black Widow.
Thank you, I guess.
Knew it.
Who are you?
Ah, how charming of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course. The femme fatale of all femme fatales. You know what I mean? You know, I was just thinking it was time I found my 50th, another husband. It would be quite a horror, an honor to have me in bride. Just look at my beautiful weaving. It's so light, so delicate. You'll never want to leave my little nest.
It is a lovely web, but my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Oh, drat! The Lord. I'm sure you'll change your mind once you can learn to choose.
Watch too much Investigation Discovery to call for that.
You know better than that, huh?
I do.
What do you do the eye for?
Grab a glue into my web from those books over there. The wind just thinks it can deposit anything here.
Alexander reaches out to grab the scrap of parchment.
And I'm gonna
After my
die.
kids, are you? What a greedy little man you are.
Alexander feels the sharp prick of the
Okay.
Black Widow's teeth. Then
Okay.
a strange burning sensation.
I see the bees with the face.
Yes. Karen just died.
Why?
She just felt like it.
Ah, that's what you get for preferring that old scrap of paper.
I'd like to say that it also looks like I could click on this book, but
Yeah.
I don't want to.
You're on the right track, though. I'll say that much. You can definitely maybe before you touch it, you use another sense.
Use another.
Intricately detailed spider's web has been spun between a pile of books and a small tree. An intricately detailed spider's web has been spun between a pile of books and a small tree.
I clicked on the book originally.
Yeah, you can look at other stuff too. Is what I was trying to get at, though.
A is sitting in her web. She has long legs and an hourglass on her belly. She gives Alexander a knowing look. A thread is hanging from the otherwise tightly woven web.
I feel like I should pull it, but I don't want to.
Trial and error. You'll never know if you don't try.
Hey, don't touch that thread!
Okay.
And now,
Now I can. Oh!
Some people like to ask for trouble.
I took too long.
I think you're on the right track. Hey.
So I need to restore?
Yeah.
Because the thread's not there.
Yeah,
anymore.
exactly.
Okay. So my guess is I'm going to pull the thread and grab the paper.
Correct.
I must say that I love that it just, like, I have to restore in order to get it.
Yeah, that's...
You know, it's like, it doesn't just show back up there and I can click it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, don't touch that thread!
I will, lady.
Alexander snatches the scrap of parchment, curious to see what's written on it.
Love!
The wind blows the scrap of paper from Alexander's hand, but he remembers what it said well enough. Piles of stacked books, looking ready to topple at any moment, have been arranged haphazardly on the sandy ground. Piles of stacked books.
What are you? Let me...
What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize these books had an owner. I'm in need of a rare book.
No.
No owner. All books have owners, my good man. And this book owner, bookworm to you, wouldn't part with one of his books for anything.
Isn't there something I can do for you to pay for the book?
Let's see. Do you have an itinerant clause?
No. No clauses at all, I'm afraid.
As an exception, you always should.
Don't mind oxymoron and diphthong. They're fairly limited grammatical principles, you know. Let's see. A marsh pig that does taxes?
No. I'm afraid not.
A dangling participle?
I'm fresh out.
A purple fiddle whacker?
No, I don't think so. Sorry.
An idiosyncrasy, perhaps?
Afraid not.
Ha! Then what good are you?
Rude. I'm guessing that's where I get the rare book to get my magic.
That's exactly right.
Okay. So now let's recap.
Yeah.
So let's see here. What can I do now?
Oh, what's that?
That's the lettuce.
What happened to it?
It
There's no point in using an object on itself.
died? Let me see. Let me see.
All that remains of the iceberg lettuce is a rapidly evaporating puddle of green water.
So you might have to get another one.
So I need to use that sooner?
Perhaps.
Can I just discard it?
That's what I'm worried about. I don't know if it can be used in that state, but we can try.
Am I on the right island to use
No.
it?
But also,
Is it the...
I was
Huh?
going to say, it also might be one of those things where if it is too late, we might have to restore to a previous game before you got it, but we'll find out. What was your question?
Okay. Am I supposed to go to the one where the lamp is?
Maybe.
time now. Do you want lettuce?
Perhaps Alexander ought to find out more about the odd-looking creature before offering it.
I don't think I'm gonna find. Oh wait, I should probably talk to the dude.
Exactly. Good job, Karen.
Hello, friend. Aren't you an odd-looking little fellow?
Odd-looking you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you could speak.
Then why'd you talk to it?
Funny is, each I am and nothing but.
Say speech I am and nothing but.
Yeah.
Does it want the sentence?
Alexander holds the sentence out to the creature.
This sentence seems in need of an ending. Perhaps you could finish it?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Know what I do? Where are you going to? Why do I do? Go I with you?
Yay, I have an animal friend. Does he have a name or can I name it?
That was certainly interesting. It looks like Alexander now has a passenger.
You could name him.
That's the best part of the game.
Oh,
so far.
yay.
His name shall be Percival.
Percival. Can we call him Percy for short?
Do you think Percival can help me get Zanep?
Alexander doesn't want to alter the forest.
Wait! He can go. I bet you he could crawl out on that dogwood tree
Okay.
and give me that stick. And Percy, let's get a stick. Maybe.
Also, it looks like that thing finally melted all the way. It's not in your inventory anymore.
Okay, so I'll go back there and pick one.
That's fabulous.
Okay. Okay, Percy.
What would a dogwood tree do with that? Alexander picks a head of iceberg lettuce.
Is everything bigger here than it was before?
No.
Is that cold?
Yes! Okay.
There's no reason to leave that lying about in a log.
You know, I personally take offense that they call him that.
Percy is a living thing.
Okay. So now I have a new lettuce to use on another island. Correct?
Correct.
Alex pulls out his magic map.
And what is it exactly that you have?
Iceberg lettuce. I understand that that's supposed to be a hint.
It is. What does...
Beasts eat lettuce?
Well, so everything on the Isle of Wonder has been pretty literal, right? And you noticed that it melted in your inventory. So it must be...
Ice.
And what could you possibly...
Boiling!
Yay! I thought for certain that as soon as they called it iceberg lettuce, you would have that reaction. So when you didn't, I was like, oh.
No, I just
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
thought about how much I don't like iceberg lettuce.
Oh, I see.
Come on, Percy! Okay. Kaboom. Bam.
Hoping to cool down the boiling pond, Alexander throws in a head of iceberg lettuce. The pond's water slowly stops boiling, cooled by the ice. It still looks hot, but bearable.
Now I can get this.
Alexander decides to brave the steaming pond.
I'm gonna die again on her.
Ouch! Ow! Oh, ouch!
The pond is no longer boiling, but it's hardly bathwater. Alexander takes the old hunter's lamp from the tree.
Should we leave it there?
Yeah, let's do it.
Thanks for watching.
That's a stack. You're getting colder.
She doesn't know what she's talking about.